We are Native Nations St Maarten, and we are here to bring you closer to the faces and voices of the supporters and opposers of the prolonged agriculture and cannabis industry here on the beautiful island of St Maarten. Let's dive into it.
So, blessed morning. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Can I ask what is your name?
My name is Michaela Cooks.
Kayla Cooks. So I was glad to have a real interesting chat with you today based on you're doing some classes, history classes at the university.
Correct.
And you stopped by the agriculture center to kind of, get some information more in depth about agriculture and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I thought it would have been a great chance for me to do a small interview with you as a youngster,
Mm-hmm.
because believe it or not, some elders really think that maybe some youngsters don't understand or know that cannabis or marijuana is something that they should have awareness about to understand what's going on around them. And so even as an agricultural research development center, we try and do that. And along with Native Nations St. Maarten, we want to get everybody's opinion. And we also too want to make sure that the youths along the way are aware and get their feedback as to, this trending development that's going on. Because for me right now, the kids don't even know what's going on. And it's very important for them to be educated and aware. So I took this little moment just to have this brief discussion with you as a youngster, right? So the next question would be, do you understand anything about the legalization of cannabis that's going on in St Maarten, and what is your take on the topic as a youngster?
Well, for now, I know that it is legal on the front side of the island, but on the Dutch side, it's in the making. What I think about the whole process, I would say that it should be something that should happen. At the end of the day, as much as it is mostly used here, especially by youngsters for smoking and other type of things, it can really help, like medicine-wise, for people that need different products that can help with healing and so forth. So I feel like if that was legalized, it would help if, they control how they produce those products and why, for what reason. But in general, I think that it should be something that happens.
All right, positive. And do you understand that cannabis, for example, is much more to than just the smoking?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, there's a whole big industry surrounding it when it comes to textiles, building materials, sporting materials, arts, craft, clothes, paper. Are you familiar with that type of information?
Well, I am familiar with the fact that it can have healing prospects, but when it comes to other products, it's not really publicized out there that, of course, the cannabis can be used for, like you said, the textile products and clothing and so forth. I feel like if that education was publicized, it would give a much better understanding as to why the legalization of cannabis would be good, because, of course, it would broaden the type of products that you could sell and what you could use it for. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's a plant, but I feel like the education around the plant isn't as broad. So for me personally, I just saw it as the smoking aspect and, of course, how it can be used as medicine.
All right, very positive, man. Give thanks. So with perhaps maybe doing some more research going along the way, or with just with the basic knowledge that you have now about cannabis, do you think that it could be something that could benefit St Maarten economically?
Well, of course, I feel when you legalize something like that already, that's already used on the island, you're gonna get profit from it anyway, especially if you're gonna be the one producing it. So it would definitely benefit the economy. People will start using it and buying it more because it's legal. So the economical profit will be there for sure.
All right, blessed love. And so my last and final question: how old are you, by the way?
17.
All right, blessed love. I'm really pleased to see even the level of knowledge and sophistication you handle yourself today while we was conducting this interview. So I want to say kudos to that, and very proud of you. Keep moving forward in your studies and what you focus on. My last question would be, what do you love about St Maarten, And what is something that you just don't like about St Maarten?
Okay, one thing that I do love, I actually really appreciate the warmth, the weather, and of course the beaches, the sights. Basically, everything weather-wise and agriculture-wise about St. Martin, it's wonderful to see. I appreciate that dearly because, of course, when you leave from here, it's more winter, dark days, and everything. So I appreciate the sun as much as it is very hot sometimes. I really appreciate that type of climate. One thing I do not like, I would say definitely the traffic. There is so much traffic on the island. It is ridiculous, especially now in the holiday times. It's horrible. Reaching to work late, reaching to school late. Horrible. I would just say everybody just use the bus now and get it over with. Because these cars, too much cars.
Bless up. And you know, it's so strange that you say, I wouldn't find it strange, but it's good that you say, because you're the second person out of the few interviews that we started to do that said that the one thing they don't like is the traffic. So I hear that. I need to do something about the traffic because the youths them talking about it. All right. Bless up yourself. And thank you so much for your time today. And I look forward to definitely having a great conversation with you in the future.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bless it up.